everybody? This is Jay Leno, and tonight we're just gonna be chilling out. But first thing we're gonna be getting into is the Marvel the Marvel animation zombie trailer number 2. I haven't watched the first one yet, but what it appears to be bit of some excitement, especially amongst my peers in the Discord. But I'm gonna watch this for the first time, watch with you guys, and beyond that, got some other news, some DC news. Just pretty much we're just gonna be shooting the sugar honey iced tea tonight. Not too how should I say? It's not structured too much, but we're just gonna have a good time tonight, guys. But without further ado, we're about to watch this trailer. Let's see, huh? Shouldn't have any. Boom. And we are off. Okay.
No one
Thanos.
is safe.
Finally. The battle they will
Oh,
sing
man.
about
Namor.
for ages. This is not the night we fought!
Yo.
No.
Zombie Thanos.
Marvel Zombies, rated TV MA, streaming September 24th, only on Disney+.
Oh, that's in a couple. What? Okay,
You don't
look,
have to be
yo.
a VIP to get more than just savings.
See, now I have much to say, much to think about this. This is a big deal. This looks pretty bad. This is BA right now. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, let me see the first trailer now. That's the second trailer. I mean, at this point, does the at this point, does it really matter what the plot is? Like, I just want to see how they overcome this. All right, let's see the first trailer then. Oh, mature. It almost looks the same. Well, okay. Oh wow. Steve Rogers.
All the Avengers are dead. And they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save.
Got the 10 rings.
Namor.
Whoa. Are we going to get hold on. Are we about to get zombie animals? Spider-Man. Yeah, this is a big deal. Is Ironheart going to be in this? Wow, hold on. Did they just kill a miniature Ant-Man? Bruh, look at Blade! Bruh!
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow.
This is a big deal. it would have been better if Marshall Ali's voice was somehow involved uh with this show. This okay, I could get with this. Respectively, I am definitely hyped for this. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, 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 okay. I wouldn't. Yeah, this is pretty tough. We'll see what else we're gonna move forward towards. All right, my homie Bundedu, putting that in here regarding Matt Reeves. Christine Milioti will return as, hold on, will not return as Sophia Falcone in the Batman 2. All right, look, yo. Let me close this tab out. If this, yeah, bro, like what? So let me get my jam session going real quick. All right, so if Matt Reeves is not going to put Christine Milioti, aka Sophia Falcone, in the Batman 2, what was all these pushbacks for Batman 2 worth? Like what? Like I thought that would be the only reason why the Batman 2 film has been pushed back. I don't get it. It's coming off to me. This Batman 2 is coming off really lame. I really enjoyed the first one. I mean, I would imagine Penguin making an appearance. However, if they're actually gonna do the story, okay, the story that everybody is projecting, if I'm not mistaken, all the villains run loose in a almost like a subsidy outside of Gotham, and Batman is outnumbered by all the villains, your Jokers, yeah, pretty much a whole bunch of villains, and Batman's going to need assistance from Penguin and Robin and Batwoman and etc. So that's the only way to save this Batman movie. If this movie is merely a simple plotted Penguin versus Batman film, it's a wash. I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to care about how cool his outfit looks. I don't care about the Batmobile or any of that. If you're going to push this film back this far back, I need an inclusion of all these characters. You guys have pretty much through the Penguin series, you have all these other TV shows that you guys were going to try and set up for this Matt Reeves Batman universe. And to not put Christin Milioti in this at all doesn't make any bit of sense to me. All right, I mean, like, the Penguin series was very successful. You know what's the point in doing a season 2? Okay, if they were now, if I remember correctly, what is rumored to take place would be a Catwoman series to pick up from the Penguin series, which I wouldn't mind seeing. But hold on, if I'm not mistaken, that's rumored to have been canceled. So it's getting really fishy with Batman. Of course, we're looking at two different Batmans having their own universe. We have to figure out what DC and Warner Brothers and how they're going to figure that out. I prefer this Matt Reeves, and I was really excited for this. This is feeling like the Penguin series is pointless. Well, to the DCEU, it comes off as pointless content at this moment. So I do not like hearing that she will not be included in this series. This is lame. This is completely lame. Let me try and catch up on a couple of things that were added while we're seizing the moment. Yeah, I'm not really doing that. I don't know. All in all, sometimes, man, you know what? I'm almost getting trailer and spoiler fatigue. Like this, I might stop like following up on all this stuff. It's beginning to feel closer to being pointless because reading all these comics, learning all these stories, all these inclusions, and even watching these TV shows without any knowledge and knowing what they're setting up, and then these series, now we're watching all these series being canceled over and over again. The things that I enjoyed being canceled. And now I'm going to put even more pressure on what you replace this Batman with. Because now this is an example of what I want Gotham to look like. This whole Penguin Batman Reeves universe that you guys are looking like y'all are possibly going to cancel. So whatever you replace with Batman is going to have to exceed this, or you're going to have to give us just an entirely different version of Batman that we haven't seen before. You're putting yourself under a lot of pressure. This is I don't know if I'm with all that. This is getting tough. This is getting tough. Let's see if we got any more news coming on. Looking for some more ads and more news. Let me see here, guys, as we type around. Let me see, huh? Demon Slayer Infinite Castle wins at the box office. My kids have been going crazy for Demon Slayer as of lately. Let's see what we got popping off. Man, let me check out. I'm gonna see what the guys have been up to lately. How about that? Yeah, why not? All right, let's check out the boy real quick. All right, boom. Boom, boom. Turn his volume up because I can barely hear him.
Portrayals of superheroes, a lot of people get caught up on one alter ego of a character, then say, I like the civilian or the hero identity, but not his other persona. And usually this is referred to, namely Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman, because I almost never hear this when talking about other characters like the Avengers, the X-Men, or any other Justice League member besides Batman and Superman. So I'll start with Spider-Man, since this topic kind of spawned from a small debate I had in a community post, and he's kind of the only Marvel character that this is kind of brought up mostly. So as we know, Peter Parker was a social outcast who was very passionate about science, and he was not someone who lived in an apartment complex, went to a high-tech school for geniuses like himself, and has a lot of diverse friends. As we know, Peter is a photographer for the Daily Bugle and known for his pictures of Spider-Man, right? So some people kind of get the impression that Peter is still constantly nerdy and he still wears glasses like the movie version of Superman. And the thing is, he doesn't. Ever since he had gotten his powers, I think that this is the case because people kind of see the first quarter of Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in school and think about the portion of when he kind of lost his powers inside Spider-Man 2 due to like psychological reasons. Then they kind of go, well, he was a perfect Peter Parker, but he was a horrible Spider-Man, or he was at least lacking, which, I mean, no, he was a good Spider-Man too. I mean, he was definitely cracking jokes on some of his enemies and stuff at some points. Even if the jokes were corny, I mean, it's Spider-Man, so yeah, but he was definitely cracking jokes on Green Goblin back when they were fighting in the burning building.
All
He
right.
was cracking jokes on Dr. Octopus when they were fighting in the
But
bank.
yeah, this
And
is
he was
a
cracking
video of
jokes on
my
Santa
guy Jonah Level
when they
Fox on Secret
fought in the
Identity
Royal
and
Truck and all that
superhero
stuff. I mean,
movies.
of course, he
You
got
might
more
want to check it out.
serious.
As you can see, well, I'm not going to give you guys all of it because I want you guys to enjoy it and so he can get credit for his content. But check him out. That's my guy Jonah Level Fox. Do 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 do. All right, we're gonna move on because I'm gonna get on to some other topics. I'm about to get into it, dog. I'm about to get into the interesting stuff.
As we begin round one of the super fight for the undisputed super middleweight title.
People,
Big right
when I
hand from
tell you
Canelo.
guys,
Body shot got through for Alvarez. Two good shots for Alvarez.
First two real punches of the fight.
Freaking-
3-0 because he gave the first to Crawford, which Crawford may have won.
this was
The only
probably
clean shot of the round.
one of the,
So
if
far,
not the
Crawford is fighting
greatest
his fight, and he
display
has
of boxing
neutralized Canelo's
in boxing
offense.
history.
That was the first real bad intentions shot.
But this is
that
nothing
partially
but
landed
part
upstairs.
two of
You
Floyd
cannot reach for
versus
me
Canelo
without me trying to
Alvarez.
teach you a lesson, and that was the best punch of the fight thus far.
From Canelo.
Crawford took it well, but Canelo starting to find a home.
Something else hard before the end to say, hey, there's distance between you and me. Like that.
Canelo had a great fifth round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes.
Here we go, round 9. Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo was looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terence Crawford right there. This is a moment where Terence Crawford stood his ground and got his respect from Canelo Alvarez. This is the punch that Crawford has been getting hit
Give
with
you guys a
all
little
night.
small glimpse.
Great
I'm not
foot
gonna
box.
run it for that long. But look, I watched that fight this Saturday, and I'm gonna say it. If you're not seeing my other streams, but I'm gonna reiterate it once again. Terrence Crawford is now on the same field as Muhammad Ali, as Floyd Mayweather, as Sugar Ray Robinson, and now Terrence Crawford. Mike Tyson is out of the top. I think I'm nominating Terrence Crawford over Big Mike Tyson. There's other people ahead of Mike, but I know but Mike was box office people's champ. But when it comes to the sport of boxing, this right here is the creme de la creme example. It's really amazing to see a disciplined person get their flowers. For people that do not watch boxing, um, a lot of the big names in boxing, Terrence Crawford's about 37 years old, 36, 37 years old. A lot of the big names have avoided Terrence Crawford intentionally. And so the criticism that Terrence Crawford has for his career in his weight division and pretty much near the under that 10 pounds of weight or above 10 pounds of weight of those weight classes in between is he hasn't fought anybody. That's because all the big names have avoided him. So what did he end up doing? When you're at 36, 37 years old, you're kind of, you're facing the end of your career. Not everybody's career lasts till they're 40. So long story short, he jumps out. He jumps way. He shoots a half court shot and challenges the face of boxing. You're looking at Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing, and challenges this man and meets him at Canelo Alvarez's weight class. Okay, the weight was about 160. Everybody made their weight, but what a lot of people underestimate or may not be aware of, may not have awareness of, is the day of the fight. Nobody is the same weight that they weighed in for the for the qualifier. So there's a huge chance that freaking Canelo Alvarez showed up 170, 180. All right, and vice versa for Terrence Crawford. But there are so many different predictions and strategies and philosophies towards this boxing match, leading forward to the actual date. I think for now on, the best prediction I saw, the best analyst to this preparation to this fight is Andre Ward. When you get a chance, if you're a betting man, I would probably go with Andre Ward's boxing breakdowns for the betting man. But long story short, guys, I just want to give a moment to highlight the man Terrence Crawford and his amazing fight this past Saturday, and for Canelo Alvarez having class after taking such a big L and pretty much handing over the boxing industry over to Terrence Crawford. And this sport needed this to happen, and it's almost like paying homage and paying respects. I mean, Canelo almost, I mean, the way Canelo got beat, he's kind of like, look, I can't hold it up. I'm not the person deserving of it, but I do have my own accolades. But look, right now, you are the best, and you got to come and take my belts from me. And Terrence did. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Let me see here. What's going on, Jonan? What up? What up? What up, bro? I'm just chilling out, bro. Having a little bit of fun. About to go out of town soon. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit of content off before I exit stage left out of here. Well, I'm going out of town, I think, like this Saturday. But, excuse me. Oh, man. Let me see here, man. But, I don't know. I know SSJ seemed like he wasn't that excited for Marvel Zombies, but I'll keep it a buck. I am. I don't see what the big deal is anyway. Yeah, man. That's not real. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. Let's get this off. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hold on, let me see here. What did he say? That's good. Where you heading to? Oh, I'm gonna be heading out to Kentucky for a film job. I will be a crew member. I'll probably get a little. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of footage, but this will be my first film job I've ever had that pays, and I'm gonna give it my best. Jonan says, I feel the same SSJ does, mainly because I think it'll be like an extended what if episode. I guess with the animation, I could see the comparisons of a what if of comparison, but I mean, honestly, I don't even know if many or if any of these characters have been developed enough or experienced enough to go up against the zombie version of the Avengers. That's my thing. But I know we get Marshall Ali's Blade. Maybe we'll get Bob. But yeah, I'm gonna try to give it my best. I guess I didn't see anything with the Marvel Zombies to critique. Like I'm only looking forward to be entertained and to enjoy it, because I mean, merely a zombie Marvel Zombies. I don't expect an in-depth plot. I don't have any expectations. Even in the comics that they use, it's not that. I guess, I mean, the comics are always better, but this looks like it's going to be pretty simple. I'd rather have this be released closer to Halloween than the 20th. So I don't understand that timing unless they have something else for us for Halloween. But let's see here. Oh yeah, right on. Jonas says, "Give it your best." And Jonas says, "But the fight choreography and stuff is pretty good for the most part." Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think the fight choreography is pretty dope for the Marvel for the Marvel zombies. I mean, Blade stood out to me. I feel like it looks like there's still more to it. Still some more interesting things to see. I'm really kind of like, okay, so how are we going to get to Thanos? You know, because I see New York, I see all these other characters, and it's like, are these? And you've seen characters that have actually died that have came back, so, or is this everybody who died in the MCU is coming back then, right, as zombies? So I'm not against it. I'm not against it whatsoever. They could go over the top and give us some Void people that died in the Void from the past Fox films or something like that. That'd have been cool. Tony says it would make sense to release around Halloween. Didn't think? Yeah, this is gonna be if I'm not mistaken. I thought I saw September the 24th. I'm like, all right, so then what's Disney going to do for Halloween? So, let's see here. Let's see if Marvel has anything planned for Halloween. Marvel Halloween 2025. Let's see if we have a Halloween special or of any sorts. There isn't any official announced Halloween special for 2025, but Zombies is scheduled for October to 2025. Releases, yeah. Yep. We're just looking at Marvel Zombies as far as that sort of entertainment. So, no. That's how I feel about it. Man. Oh, so Jonan, since I got you watching, what's your thoughts on Sophia Falcone not making an appearance in Batman 2? And did you ever catch up on the Penguin series? My fault, guys. My back hurt. Thought I'd ask you gentlemen, or ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, but that's a big disappointment. No Christin Milioti, no Sophia. But hold on, it is. I think they had shots of Robin for Batman 2. Let me see here. Yeah, I do have a shot of Robin. Batman 2, Robin. See if this is real or not. No, Robin will not be in Batman. Matt Reeves' Batman, as confirmed by DC Studios CEO James Gunn. That fans speculate about the character's appearance is nonsense. While rumors and early reports suggested the presence of an iconic sidekick in the script, Gunn clarified that a very small team, including himself and Peter Safran, has read the script and found no mention of Robin. Why? Still haven't watched The Penguin yet, but she was a big part of the Penguin's appeal. This Batman 2 movie's gonna suck. No. It's losing its aura. They pushed this film back so freaking far back, like, bruh. Why did I spend this time prepping my mind? Just to get mushed in the face. This is equivalent to having, like, being sung happy birthday and they put the cake right in front of you and everybody's saying happy birthday, and right when you're about to, like, reach over the cake, somebody just mushes your face into the cake. That's like why set this up? I don't get it. That's another disappointment for the DCU to me. Batman 2 won't feature Robin. Why? They still haven't watched. Okay, he says, yeah. That's kind of lame not include Robin. They try to go too realistic, so that's why they're not using him, probably due to his fantastic nature. It's pretty darn lame. But they'll bring in Batwoman. That's what's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm calling this a whack rap. I'm calling this a whack rap, bro. If they wanted a grounded Robin with an uncomplicated story, they could use Jason Todd, who was a street orphan Batman, took in, or Tim Drake, who was a junior detective. Yeah. It's gonna suck. Yeah, I'm losing all excitement for this film. Just to keep it a solid bug, Jonah. Yeah. Well, guys, that's me checking out Marvel Zombies. Looks like it's gonna be entertaining. Not too much stuck out to me. I'm just maybe if it was released near Halloween. Batman 2 is gonna suck. I think it's gonna suck. I don't think this pushback. I don't think all these pushbacks. They haven't shown me any signs that pushing this film back that many years is gonna be worth it. Now, like, yeah, expectations are really high. But I'm about to roll this out. Check out my guy right here in the bottom left corner, Jonah Level Fox's channel. He normally streams with us a lot, but just wanted to kick it with you guys for a few, and y'all have a good night. Oh, 1 second, Jonas asked, what are your thoughts about Clayface, because they could have used him as a villain if he became Sludge Monster for Batman? No, I'm not excited for Clayface. No, I'm not excited for Clayface, bro. Okay, look at it like this. We got a glimpse of Joker. The city of Gotham. Yeah, okay, I'll respond to you real quick, because I guess I'm getting your messages late. But you got to remember, they gave us an appearance of Joker. And the way they set up this explosion and this bomb, it's related to one of these Batman stories where all of the villains are released in a city slightly outside of Gotham, and Batman's supposed to need some help against all those opponents. And in the comic, he ends up teaming up with Penguin. So it's supposed to be some sort of iteration of that, which is looking like that's not going to happen unless they're lying to us, and we're just going to have opportunity to be surprised by the film. But yeah, I'm going to close this out, buddy. We could probably talk about it later, man. For those who if you get this far, just remember to hit that like button. And I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Have a good night.